change the world.
On we go.
Hello, beautiful bookish family. Welcome back to Coffee Over Apples, or welcome if you're new. Today I have a really fun video that I'm so excited about because I've been wanting to do this video for so long. If you're familiar with the Flip the Page challenge created by Jessie the Reader, this is a challenge in which you kind of roll dice or use number generators that will lead you to answers to fill in a storyline. Originally, when Jessie created this challenge, it was giving yourself a new life. So you would find a new name, a new job, all those things. And I saw Harpies in the Trees do a horror version of this. Well, I thought, why not make a sci-fi version of it? So this is totally not an original game. Please definitely check out those other creators. I'm just putting a sci-fi spin on it. I will leave a link to the original creators' channels in the description below so you can check out Jessie's channel and then the horror version of it. I haven't seen a sci-fi version of this. I'm really happy to do this, and then going to be tagging a bunch of sci-fi booktubers to do this challenge. Here's the way that the game works. I have written a sci-fi inspired short story with about 11 prompts, and we are going to roll dice and use a number generator to find which book off of my 8 bookshelves that I have here will lead me to the answer for each question. Then at the end, I will read the entire story over with all of the answers filled in. For each question, I will need to roll the dice to figure out what shelf 1 through 8, and then roll the dice again to figure out what book. And then I'm going to use the number generator. I'm just going to average it between 1 and however many pages the book has to tell me what page to start looking. I hope that makes sense, but it'll make more sense as we start playing the game. Oh, I'm so excited to share this. Okay, here we go with the beginning of our sci-fi journey. Aliens have landed on Mars, and humanity has decided to send a crew to the Red Planet to make contact. You are on the first manned flight to Mars aboard the shuttle, blank. So to find your shuttle name, the first 3-syllable word that you see on that page or starting on that page, plus the numbers of your dice. Okay, I'm gonna roll the dice to see what bookshelf I'm going to. So hopefully it lands between 1 and 8, and if it doesn't, I'll just do it again. Okay, shelf number 1. That's right here. And then I'm going to roll the dice again to tell me what book on the shelf I'm going to. Okay, book number 1 on shelf number 1. Book number 1 on shelf number 1 is Leviathan Wakes. So let's find out what our shuttle name is. Okay, so far we know that the number for our shuttle is going to be 11 because I got 1 and 1. I know there's about 500 pages in this book, so let's go between pages 1 and 500. Page 489. Let's flip to page 489 and see what the first 3-syllable word I see is. 485. Okay. Largest. No, that's 2 syllables. Impossible. Impossible. That's 4 syllables.
Impossible. 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 Impossible.
Rotation. Rotation 11. There we go. Rotation 11. Shuttle rotation 11. As this is a high-stakes mission, you are given an AI amongst the crew that can translate into any language on Earth in the hopes of communicating with the aliens. Your AI translator is named blank. For this prompt, flip to the page and fill in with the first noun that you see. Going back to our dice roll, and let's see what shelf we're going to. Oh, okay, again, shelf number 1. With book number 4. Huh. I got The Martian. 360 pages in this book. Let's generate 123. Okay, so the first noun that I see on page 123. Bytes. But bytes as in like terabytes? B-Y-T-E-S. Okay, is that technically a noun? I'm pretty sure that's a noun, right? It's not bytes as in like the action of biting, it's bytes as in the kind of memory that you would have on a computer. Bytes. Okay, our AI translator is named Bytes. Your role is integral to the team. NASA contacted you because this mission wouldn't be successful without a professional blank. For this prompt, roll to the first page that you see and fill in with a job, position, or title. I just realized I forgot to switch the dice to 2 dice, like 12 sides. So let's keep going. Roll the dice for shelf number 8. That is down here. And we'll roll again for book number 4. That is for Aurora Rising. And let's see what page number we're going to. 450 pages and generate. 393. 37, 345, 363, 393. Job, position, or title. Butler. Okay, NASA hired me because I am the best butler that they can find. Going to space as a professional butler. The launch goes smoothly as you land on Mars and exit the ship. You're greeted by the aliens who speak your language. Part of your objective is to record what information you can about them. You radio back to Earth a play-by-play of what is happening. You describe the aliens' appearance as blank, blank, and blank. This is prompts 4, 5, and 6, so flip to a book and use the first 3 adjectives that you see. Going back to rolling the dice, shelf number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here, and book number 12. Do I have 12 books on this shelf? Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is so great. I keep getting sci-fi books. Okay, we've got Obsidio, 611, generate, 563. Okay, so my aliens are precious. It's not very descriptive. Okay, they're black. Is incongruous an adjective? According to Obsidio, my aliens are precious, black, and incongruous. Compared to what? Dear NASA, aliens are precious. They're so adorable. They're black. And they're incongruous. The aliens tell you that they came to our solar system to give us the key to preventing war and solving any conflict. The aliens provide data to your AI, insert name here. The aliens provide data to Bytes, who decode the blueprint. The key to all conflict lies in this blueprint for blank. Flip to a page and the first object you see is what the blueprint is of. Going to roll some dice. Let's see, going to shelf number 2. Okay, we're here. And book number 7. The Monk by Matthew Gregory Lewis. And generate. Page 120. So the first object that I see on page 120. What in the world? All this dialogue. Where are the objects? No one's using it. They're in an argument. They've got to like get into a fight, right? Maybe someone uses something to like beat the other person up. Give me an object. Fruit? The key to ending all conflict on Earth is fruit. With this information, your crew heads back to Earth and world leaders begin poring over the blueprints of fruit. A monument is erected in your honor to commemorate this historic moment. The monument is located in blank, made of blank. So for prompts number 8 and 9, you're going to flip to a page and find a location and then the material that the monument is made out of. Shelf number 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6 is down here. And then we're gonna roll the dice again for book number 7. It is The Girl Who Played With Fire. This is the second book in the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series. Okay. Number 160. So we're gonna go to page 160 and we're looking for a location and then a material. 160. Stockholm. Oh, that was easy. Okay. My memorial is in Stockholm. And the material. Let's see if we can find any kind of material. Oh. Bourbon. There's a monument of me in Stockholm made of bourbon. In an interview, the reporter asks you about your experience and what is next for you. You decide to quote Neil Armstrong with your own twist. One small step for man, one giant leap for blank. And I will be retiring in blank. For the last two prompts, 10, 11, you're going to flip to a page and choose a word from the first sentence of the book, then find a place or location. So there's a little bit more freedom with prompt number 10. Rolling the dice for the final shelf. Shelf number 5, so we're back down here, and then book number 6. Okay, we've got An Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahir, and then let's go to our number generator. 445 pages. Generate. 3. Okay, so the first sentence of the book is for prompt number 10, and then we're gonna flip to page 3 for prompt number 11. First sentence: my big brother reaches home in the dark hours before dawn when even ghosts take their rest. Okay, so we can choose a word. So I'm gonna go with ghosts, and then for location, we're gonna switch to page 3, the Empire. Ghosts and the Empire. Here we go. Let's read our story from the beginning. Aliens have landed on Mars and humanity is sending a crew out to the Red Planet. You are on the first manned flight to Mars aboard the shuttle Rotation 11. As this is a high-stakes mission, you are given an AI amongst the crew that can translate into any language on Earth in the hopes of communicating with the aliens. Your AI translator is named Bytes. Your role is integral to the team. NASA contacted you because this mission wouldn't be successful without a professional butler. The launch goes smoothly. As you land on Mars and exit the ship, you are greeted by the aliens who speak your language. Part of your objective is to record what information you can about them. You radio back to Earth a play-by-play of what is happening. You describe the aliens' appearance as precious, black, and incongruous. The aliens tell you that they came to our solar system to give us the key to preventing war and solving any conflict. The aliens provide data to your AI, Bytes, who decodes the blueprint. The key to all conflict lies in this blueprint of fruit. With this information, your crew heads back to Earth and world leaders begin poring over the blueprints of fruit. A monument is erected in your honor to commemorate this historic moment. The monument is located in Stockholm, made of bourbon. In an interview, the reporter asks you about the experience and what is next for you. You decide to quote Neil Armstrong with your own twist. One small step for man, one giant leap for ghosts, and I'll be retiring in the Empire. Okay. I thought that was so much fun. I will be leaving the full fill-in-the-blank story with the list of the prompts in the description below, and I'm gonna tag a couple sci-fi people to do this. I'm gonna tag a whole bunch of people to do this. I'm going to tag definitely my sci-fi friends, Max from Max Reads, and Jessa from Gavin with Jessa, and Melody from Strawberry Lemon Books. Also, Tina from Sound and Fury Reviews. I'm gonna tag Scott over at Book Invasion. Let's go with Lena from Sufficiently Advanced Lena. Who else do I think I would love to see do this video? I'm gonna go with Mooney from Mooney Reads. How about Raj over at Rajathon, and Andrew from Andrew's Wizardly Reads. And you know what? How can I forget? how could I not tag Eric over at Break Even Books, the tag king? Yes, I'm gonna go with those people. They're amazing sci-fi booktubers, and if you love sci-fi and you want to do this, please feel free to do it. Like I said, I did not originally come up with this game idea, so all credit goes to the other creators who I based this off of. I hope you had fun. Let me know if you played this and what your answers are. If you played this and you don't have a channel, please, 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 if you're not going to make the video, let me know in the comments below what your story is, because I need a good laugh. I post videos every week. Catch you later. Bye!
What's it making, Mr. Wonka? Mr. Wonka worked the factory.
In your wildest dreams, you could not imagine